What's up, guys? Welcome back to eBay Life, and today we're gonna try and keep the video kind of short. Um, so let's talk about some of the stuff I bought. I didn't actually go to yard sales again. I've been using Facebook Market mostly, with work and running and training and getting ready for the wedding and all that stuff. I just haven't had time to go to yard sales. I probably won't go to yard sales this Saturday either. Um, because I'm setting up at this big outdoor flea market that we have called a yard sale. I'm selling stuff on eBay, making some money, but I think the sell barn, which is what we call it, I'm pretty sure I can sell a lot more product like really fast. As soon like I'm getting married, going on my honeymoon, and then the day I get back, moving into my new apartment. So I want to take as little stuff with me as possible. Sales are kind of slowing down on eBay because I'm selling a lot of the stuff that I already have. A lot of the stuff I already have is listed already. So I'm not listing new items, so sales are kind of slowing down because I'm not really buying a whole lot of new product to put on there. The only things I'm buying are things that I know I can flip and sell fast, or that I know I can make a good profit off of. So let's start with the first thing I bought. In the last video I told y'all that I bought a little mannequin. It's a women's mannequin, so it doesn't really fit men's shirts well, or it looks weird, but I found out that if you turn it around it looks okay. So this is actually the back side because I bought 4 men's shirts, 3 are Nike and 1 is Under Armour, and I spent $12 for all of them. So I spent $3 a piece. Nike's expensive. This one says Run to Live. It's a dark gray with white text outlined in blue. And then you got this neon yellow Under Armour. And then we have a red Nike shirt that says Try to Stop Me. And then just a teal one that just has the logo and says Just Do It. So $12 for all of those means I spent $3 each. I'm thinking I can probably get 10 to 12 for each. Once you take fees and shipping out of that, I think I can get a $4 or $5 profit. I also sell on the Facebook Market, so that way, my stuff's in 2 different places, and if I sell it on the Facebook Market, I don't have to worry about eBay fees, PayPal fees, shipping fees. I just have them meet me here in town and pick it up. So that's a great way to increase your chances of selling. You have more people seeing it, and you also have a chance of making more of a profit. Usually if I post it on the Facebook Market, I'm not trying to make more of a profit. I might list that for $14.99 on eBay with free shipping, and then turn around and list it for $10 on the Facebook Market, just because I don't have to worry about fees. And in the end, I'd be making about the same amount of money, maybe a little more on the Facebook Market, but not a whole lot. So we're going to talk about one of the big sales this week. So, as y'all know, I showed you in the last video which I'm sorry that this video is kind of late. I know I've been releasing videos on Wednesday. It's Friday today, but Tuesday when I was going to record the video, not Tuesday, Wednesday when I was going to record the video, things got really busy with making this sale and then buying some other stuff, and I did not have time to record. Yesterday was my day off work. I spent it packing. Buddy was supposed to come over and play video games, so both my brothers were here, so it was hectic, loud in the house, so I didn't want a bunch of noise in the background, so I didn't record it yesterday. So I'm trying to do it pretty early this morning. But the Xbox One that I showed in the last video, it was the 1S, the Minecraft bundle. It had 4 games and 2 controllers. Well, I sold 1 controller separately for $35. And then I spent $200 for all that, by the way. Sold that for $35. And then I sold the 4 games with another controller for $90. So now all I have left is the console. I sold the console alone, no controllers, no games, $150. That means I totaled everything to $275, which means I made a $75 profit off that console, which is great. I mean, that's awesome. That $75, like I'm working at McDonald's over the summer, just as a job. I'm in a research program that pays me during the school year, but I don't get paid over the summer. So I'm just doing part-time, well, actually I'm doing full 40 hours a week. It's the most they'll let you do at McDonald's over the summer, and working one 8-hour shift with a 30-minute break at minimum wage is like 63.50 or something like that. So making $75, that's more than a day's worth of pay, which is pretty great. So after I made that sale, there was a guy trying to sell a PS4 for $400. I was trying to talk him down to $300, but he refused to go lower than $350. As y'all know, I bought a PS4 a few weeks ago. It was in one of my videos that I kept for myself, but it was like the original model PS4. You know, it was probably at least 2 or 3 years old. You turned it on, the fan was loud. I mean, it worked fine. It was a great console, but the fan was really loud. Like, you could tell it had some years on it. It only had one controller. It didn't have any games. I spent $90 on games. Well, with this PS4, there were, 4 games I didn't want. And this is the new one. It's the PS4 Slim. It was the Uncharted bundle, and then it came with like 6 games. It came with 4 controllers and a charging dock, and I'm going to show you all this. So here is the charging dock, and here's the PS4 Slim. 4 controllers, all on their own charging block. The charging block isn't plugged in. This isn't normally where I keep it. I usually keep it over on the other side of the room. I just put it over here for the video purpose. And it also came with this 1 terabyte external hard drive. So I paid $350 for all of that. Now, what happens? Okay, I have 2 PS4s. Well, I paid $160 for the other PS4 with 1 controller. Well, some of the games that I got with this PS4, because I'm keeping this one. This one is nice, it's better. 4 controllers, all my friends can come over and play. Plus, I got free games with it. I turned this thing on. Battlefield 1 was downloaded on the console. On the other PS4, the guy had a lot of things downloaded, but his profile was locked, so it wouldn't let me download those to my account. But this guy left his profile unlocked, which, I mean, that could be very bad. If you sell to the wrong person, then they could be buying games with your account and spending your money. I mean, unless he didn't save his I don't know. I wouldn't try to do that to anybody. But that is a mistake. So be careful if you're selling a console and your information is on it. Make sure you clear that off of there. You don't want people spending your money. But since he left his account unlocked, I could download all the games he had. And he had Titanfall 2, Battlefield 1, and Until Dawn. So that was 3 more free games, plus all the discs he gave me. I got Star Wars Battlefront. I don't really care about that. I'm kind of trying to sell that. Uncharted 4. Never played any of that series. So I'm probably going to sell that one as well. I mean, if it doesn't sell, I'll keep them and I might play them at some point. This one, Marvel Avengers, Lego Avengers, I didn't want it either. I listed it for sale as well, and somebody's actually buying this today from me for $25, so I'm making $25 of that back. Fallout 4, I've been wanting that game, so I'm glad to have that. And let's see, it also came with GTA 5. I know a lot of people are into that game. I'm really not, so I'm selling that. And a buddy from work actually wants to buy my old console, my old PS4, and he's paying me $200 for the console, the controller, and GTA 5. I didn't want GTA 5, so that's no loss for me. I paid $160 for the console and controller, so I'm making a $40 profit, so that's great. Making another $25 profit off of this. So I mean, I spent $350 on that system and games, and I'm already making $225 back. And this one's for me. I could sell the external hard drive for $60. I could sell 2 of the controllers and the charging dock, because the charging dock can be, you can just put pieces together. Like I can break it down individually, or I can make it 4 or 2, and I could take 2 of them off and sell them with 2 controllers, and I could probably sell that for like 120. But I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna keep it, play games with my friends, stuff like that. But it's just, I like how I started with a console that I got for 160, and then I bought a better console, and then I sold the older one to still make a profit off of it. So that's nice, and it lets you kind of like build up to what you want. You can buy some things and flip them and make some money, and then buy something that you want, and then buy some things, flip them, and then that's really all this is right now for me. This eBay thing is just extra spending money. You know, um, it's a lot of it's for fun. I love to sell on eBay. I think it's really cool. I have 50 sales right now. Yeah, there's been some hiccups. Returns. A coffee pot got damaged on the way out on a shipment. Things happen, but it's a lot of fun and I really enjoy it. And honestly, I wish I had more time for it. I wish I had more space for it. Right now, I'm in a I'm in the tiniest room ever, and there's a back room that was already full of a bunch of stuff, and a lot of my boxes are back there of stuff that I've packed up for the move, and there's a box of product back there. There's just no more room for product. When I get into my apartment, it's 2 bedroom. Me and my fiance have already talked about that's gonna be where we set up the whole eBay thing. We're gonna probably get some of the umbrella lamps, which those are actually really cheap. If you're looking at selling on eBay, the umbrella lamps are only like $25 for a set of 2. Put one on each side. It's gonna make your pictures look a lot better. So I really want to get that. I just don't really have a place for them right now. So that room is almost gonna be like just dedicated to it. And also I want to get more product. Kind of what I'm thinking about doing is buying out yard sales. Going up to people, going to yard sales. If there's any top items, like buy those right then. But if they have like say a lot of clothes, be like, hey, here's my number. When your yard sale's over, call me, and I might take these clothes off your hands. For $20 or whatever, something pretty cheap. But then hey, you don't have to lug them back in your house. You don't have to find out what to do with them. You don't have to drag them to the Goodwill. Like, I'll just come take care of them for you. Something like that. So I'm really looking forward to it. I love selling on eBay. If you guys have any questions, let me know in the comments below, and have a great day. Thanks for watching, guys.